The transition we used from the Polaroid basically just used an earthquake effect with a manual pan. Basically just used the wireframe to zoom in as you use an earthquake effect. That worked pretty well. Other visuals used a slow motion on the cigarettes, the dropping in. But obviously you can see it's all behind me on the green screen.
I'm moving so I can get a better view.
Anyway, so that was basically the first day. And the second day we came back and we did all the audio. And there was quite a lot of audio that we used. The first piece of audio that we used would be the sound effect of the birds outside the window. We pulled this off the site. What was the site called? Sound Project?
Can't actually remember what it's called, but it was called the Free Sound Project, the website.
The website.
The address wasn't Free Sound Project or anything normal.
Yeah. So we ripped a few sounds off of
We're going to put up
the website.
Or we're not advertising today.
We're advertising.
Alright.
Free advertising.
There it is.
Checks in the mail. Free Sound Project.
Thank you.
But it's free, so why would they give us money? Let's go through them in order.
All of them.
First it was the birds. That was the first one. The next one was the static sound for the TV.
Bad TV effects.
So when the bad TV went, a little that kind of sounds of bad TV. He's a better vocalist than I am. But he's not working at the moment. There you go. Ads here created 2 club tracks or dance tracks in Reason 4.0. Tell them a bit about that.
Well, yeah, created in Reason 4.0, mostly just Dr. X loops and just loop it around. But my original idea was to kind of keep it very simple and repetitive, and that's the idea I stuck to. Because I figure when you're actually in a club and you think back, you can remember there being music, but you have no idea what it was. That's also why we use 2 tracks, because it's kind of like so when you get drunk, you haven't got a clue what's going down, and that was the point. You get drunk, people are into smoking.
By having our own sounds, basically we got all copyrights to it. That helps.
Yeah.
The other sound effect, which was very important, was the sound of people in a club. Because
yeah, that was definitely a good one.
When we shot the club scene, we kept all the shots very close-ups and mids with extras in the background. And the use of this sound makes it sound like the room is very busy and hectic, especially compared to the bedroom scene where it's very kind of
quiet and tranquil, and that was the general effect.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
big contrast between.
Actually, to be fair, I did notice a lot of the other films that use club scenes.
They use wide shots, don't they?
Yeah, they use wide, so the club looks really empty, whereas ours, we kept it all very close.
Yeah.
And as many people in the background as we could. And then we added the effects so it sounds like there's more people than there actually are that you can see.
Other sound effects. When I'll get into that. There's a lot more than you think there. The one where he inhales the smoke, the main character, Grant.
The wind effect.
We used the wind effect so you can almost hear the smoke in his lungs. We also took the club music out.
Straight down.
Took it completely out. And we made the noise of people. We gave it... Well, we took the pitch down, didn't we?
Yeah.
We took the pitch way down so everything feels like it's sort of heavy. Slow and heavy. That's the effect we're going for.
Because obviously at that point we slowed down the actual scene itself, didn't we? 50%.
Yeah, we slowed down. It's probably about 30% or 20%. So that was nice. As he breathes the smoke out, the club music comes back and it's all...
Back to normal.
Other sound effects is the heavy breathing sound effect. As he takes the gun up to his mouth, we used a heavy breathing sound effect to kind of... It built up the tension and made the climax kind of...
All come together in a nice climactic way.
Exactly. And then obviously the other sound effect we used was the gun. That's a nice little cut. The last sound effect was 2 more sound effects we used. The one we used, there's a door closing sound. As the cigarettes hit the bin with the camera lens, it cuts to black. There's the sound of a door closing. That's kind of metaphorical or symbolic of
To be fair, we use
Shut
quite
the
a
smoke.
bit of
of
symbolism.
shutting the door and smoking. We use quite a lot of symbolism in this film.
The gun being symbolism of smoking, and
Of
the
and then it kills you.
yeah, you know.
Kills you.
What's the
no
difference between the
difference,
two?
Exactly. The last sound effect he used was sort of faulty electrics in the credits. As the let's go backwards. Did the audio. That was Tuesday. Wednesday had a break. I played football. These guys, I don't know what they did.
What
To
was
be
it?
honest, don't really care. And Thursday, I created the titles.
I was there briefly for about 20 minutes.
And then Friday, well, I couldn't do this on Thursday, I don't know, but I printed off the tape onto the video tape. I put it onto the DV tape, and then we showed it on Monday.
Yep.
Where we had no presentation to do, which we were a bit disappointed.
Which we have prepared for.
We prepared
Actually-
for one. This is basically what
Yeah.
we're doing, is our presentation now.
Yeah.
Which is nice for you to watch, I can imagine.
Matt's going to tell you a bit about cinematography.
Well, in the bedroom we wanted a sort of to get across some calm, relaxing type of light. So we used a white curtain with the sunlight coming through, and we put a light behind the curtain just to make that a bit more prominent. And then to contrast this, we used in the club. It was very dark and have just flashy lights and a strobe light.
We wanted to make the atmospheres pretty much like opposites. One's very calm, peaceful, and very safe. The other is very hectic, loud, chaotic.
no.
Like using the strobe lights and the different flashing colour lights, it kind of creates this environment which is
You feel vulnerable.
environment. That's a good word. Which ties in with our character. So the cinematography, we thought quite a lot about that. Camera angles. Initially, we were going to use a lot of kind of upward pointing camera angles in the club scene and have very level shots in the bedroom. So it's kind of swapped around actually.
We did.
It's kind of we use very level shots in the club, and kind of a lot of the shots in the bedroom are either looking up or down.
Okay, costumes very vital in this. If you two didn't realise, because I bloody well did, what Grant was wearing contrasted to everybody else in the room, thus making him isolated and stand out even more. That was
Yeah.
the point, the fact that
We,
he wasn't one of them.
Exactly. We asked Grant to wear the most obscure thing possible. We didn't actually. That's just what he turned up in, because that's Grant. On YouTube, there's actually a comment on his clothes. They say, "What the hell is he wearing?" I like Grant. Anyway, and so the screened it. Everything went well. We're happy with the way it turned out.
Hope you are too. Give us the first, please.
We thought it was entertaining, and we put a lot of hard work into it. We spent a lot of money on it actually. We got 80 quid for the hotel room, was it 40 for the Polaroid camera,
Trip to Birmingham.
trip to Birmingham, I don't know, that's not that much. But
7
then
quid each.
the gun, £1.
Yeah.
we had a smoke machine. How much was that?
The smoke machine was 30, the lights are 20 because they're both on offer.
Uh-huh.
In a good old Maplins. Maplins for all your lighting and electrical needs.
So overall you're looking at something like 150, 160 quid. And as a result I think the film itself greatly improved itself. And we improved as a unit, working together. A lot more efficient. Things happened when they were supposed to happen on the dot.
Even when I was meant to be sleeping
Uh-huh.
all of those early mornings.
So yeah, I'm happy the way things turned out. If there was anything I could have improved, probably would have been going into the hotel room and the common room before we went to shoot, because we weren't actually allowed in either of those. So we didn't know where the environment we were going to shoot in. We knew roughly what it was going to be like. We seen pictures of the hotel room. We knew what the common room was like inside, but we didn't know. We didn't have time to set up, like to get all the
Full
angles
package.
sorted out exactly. So it was, that could have been improved. Also would have improved. I probably would have checked the camera, the XL1, before we used it, because the lens came out.
Oh, that was immense.
I probably should have thought about the smoke alarm before using the smoke machine.
End up putting a sock over it.
And wafting.
And wafting, yes,
wafting.
lots of wafting.
Yeah.
I was chief wafter for this project.
You have you have cameramen, you have editors, you have sound guys, and you have chief wafter. Yeah. Thanks for having us. I hope you enjoyed this, and catch you again later. This is
Bad TV.
Bad TV Productions signing out.
Staters. Have fun. Peace.